Alrighty, back at it again, and then unlike last time, we're gonna be starting with Centurion Resonators. Maybe I'll stick with it for the whole time, or maybe I'll do like the opposite of what I did last stream. Like, last stream I did 2 hours of Endymion, 1 hour of Resonators. I'm either gonna do 2 hours of Resonators and 1 of Endymion, or just all 3 hours of Resonators, just depending on how I feel once we get to that point. But essentially, I'm just playing the Centurion Bestial variant of the deck, 1 of each Bestial, and 2 of Lubellion. Just to slightly increase my chances of getting to regained and whatnot. I've been thinking there. I saw like another person who like consistently hits Master 1 with Resonators, and he was using another one of the Ghost Sisters. I think it was. I don't think it was. I forgot which one it is. I wish there was a way to sort specifically the Ghost Sisters, but I don't know. Let's see. It wasn't obviously Belle or anything. I don't know if it was Spooky Dogwood or what. I honestly don't remember the name of all of them. I don't think that is. I think it was another one that negates, but whatever. I'm not going to try to concern myself with it too much, but just wanted to show off my Resonator list. And filter UR, check my later cards. I mean, I could, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm just going to stick with this list for now. And probably struggle with it because, again, as much as I like Resonators, I know Resonator combos, but Centurion combos mixed in is probably throwing me off a bit. I'd probably have to type in Ghost and then filter by tuners. Because I think they're all tuners, aren't they? Oh yeah, they are all URs, aren't they? Ah. Yeesh. Well, I guess we're starting with Centurion. Technically, I could special summon Crimson. I could start by special summoning Crimson, since I have no monsters, and then do Centurion stuff. Alright, no. Doesn't look like he has an Imperm Veiler just yet. You don't want Premier to be negated? Yeah, I know. Let's pitch Synchron, I guess. I think I only run 1 Synchron, though. That's the problem. And I'm going to keep Magnum up for potential disruption. Let's just get rid of Wake Up. I don't think I'll need it. Add Centurion. Does it put it into the back row or add it to my hand? Place it into the back row, so let's go Primera then. And then I can add Trudea, I guess. If that... Okay, never mind. I was probably taking too long to think there, but whatever. I still did restart recording for YouTube, right? Yeah, I did, okay. You hate dueling? So do I, man. So do I. Broken dreams, huh? Well, here's hoping I actually open some hand traps in a 60-card deck. Ah, Fuelos. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. I mean, Stone Sweeper is technically combo. Stone Sweeper is combo. It gives me Crimson. Toggle off for now. Okay, never mind. I think I want to... I don't know if this is like actually Blue Eyes or not. I mean, he could be, but could just be Primite stuff. Hey, Bomber. I kind of wanted him to commit to a special summon from the deck or extra deck before I mean, yeah, I could have shotgunned it, but still. I'm gonna wait until, again, he commits to a special summon from the deck. Because he can play around Fuelos by just summoning from the grave, so I just want to wait to commit to a special summon. He'll probably have an Ash or something for it anyways. It's going alright though for me. What was it? Purge, okay. I'm gonna make sure to turn my toggle on at the right moment. Adding True Light and Maiden. Why would you add both? Like, why not add Sage? Is he like Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill? Maybe. Yeah, I know, but again, I would much rather wait for him to commit to a summon. Because again, Blue Eyes can play around Fuelos a bit. I'm gonna wait until he summons a Blue Eyes onto the field. Because this summons it from special summons from grave, yeah. Special summon Blue Eyes from hand or grave, so Fuelos doesn't do anything there. Once this Blue Eye summons, then I'll go Fuelos. Yeah, I think so, maybe. Because they only special summon from the deck once. Or the extra deck once. And that was just Spirit. He has a quick effect. Alright, cool. We get at least one draw. And there's Trudea. Went back to Diamond 3, it's close to being, but the game knew use some bad hands, yeah. Not being able to special summon 2 or more at the same time does kind of hurt. Because that kind of messes up my, Red Rising into Crimson Resonator play. You know? But I have Ash. Is he going for another one? But yeah, I still technically have combo with Stone Sweeper. Double Stone Sweeper, okay. So I know one of those set cards is True Light. Oh boy, that's a lot of back row. So he probably already has Majesty, which is going to suck. Ah, okay, Droll. Not going to really be much use here. Can't really do much here. So he's going straight for the double negate play, I guess. This is kind of challenging. So yeah, he has Drill Beam as one of the set cards. One set card is Drill Beam. And the fact that he's not summoning Blue Eyes means he either has a Primite in hand. He either has a Primite in hand already, or Drill Beam is dead in either case. So I'm assuming it's not. So he probably has like another barrel in hand. Of course you'd want to wait, but still. I guess he just wants to get his negates out. Only problem with this is, okay, never mind. There's Majesty. So I got to worry about Drill Beam and one unknown back row. And then here comes Cipher. And he's summoning in defense as well. Cipher's a bit more of a problem because it destroys any card when it negates. Oh, he's going for Blazar, never mind. Honestly, funnily enough, with this hand, I don't think I can win. I don't think I can make any true plays with this hand. I have to discard itself. Let's see what he does. Well, no, Blazar comes back because it was someone with Crimson Dragon, so... And he does Purge. So Blazar stays, but Spirit is destroyed. I can't really do anything with this hand. Yeah, I literally can't do anything with this hand. I can just set Phalanx and then that's it. I'm just gonna pass. Spirit gets destroyed, it resummons the lower level Spirit, which can't tag back into, it can't tag back into freaking, an Ultimate Spirit, so there's that. Crazy I had no plays. Well, I had a play, but, you know, it got stopped. I literally only had one play, and I just drew multiple 2-ofs. Whatever. Let's just chain this. And let's, I guess, get rid of... I mean, it comes back. Must be Synchro Summoned. I mean, it comes back. It doesn't say cannot be special summoned by other ways, but let's just at least get it off the field, you know? And force it to negate. Yep, force to negate. Yeah, if it went through, you know, if it went through, it wouldn't come back because it says it must be Synchro Summoned. And, you know, they changed the whole cannot be special summoned by other ways thing. They just shortened it now because usually it used to say must be Synchro Summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways, but yeah. They just shortened it to make it say must be Synchro Summoned. So pretty much the only thing I have to stop him from killing me is Ash and Droll, and let's hope it works. If he goes for Wishes, I'm mashing that 100%. Probably going to make another Spirit. No, he already has 2 Spirits out. And this is all in the draw phase, by the way. This was all during the draw phase. I don't know, I'm probably dead. Because again, I have like no defense aside from 1 Ash and 1 Droll. And I don't think that'll be enough. He has a Graveyard Negate with Spirit. Yeah, that's game. Unless I Ash that. I have to Ash that to stop him from... I have to Ash to stop him for me dying, I guess. Because he used True Light already, so he can't set Wishes unless he just hard opened it, in which case then yeah, I just lose. Again, I think this is Drill Beam. He still has a normal summon. So he could probably normal summon Barrel. Yep. If he searches... No, it sets, okay. So this is probably Drill Beam. Nah, but then, you know, Blazar comes back. Yeah, Blazar comes back, and I think I'm just dead. I literally have, like, no plays. Yeah, I think I'm dead here. Right, if it makes another Spirit, I can Droll, but what good is that gonna do? Adding a Veiler. I'll wait for him to try to commit to a play that makes him draw. Then I'll Droll. Otherwise, I'll just hang on to it if I need to. But yeah, another Spirit, boosting up a Blue Eyes, I lose. Oh yeah, before piercing damage before the term was piercing damage, they had to pretty much write that out the entire time. Yeah, the fact that it took them that long to come up for a term for piercing damage. Okay, yeah, that's game, unfortunately. I just bricked. Well, kind of bricked. I had only one available play, and if it got ashed, then I lost. Because I drew, like, multiple 2-ofs and, like, no other combos. I mean, I guess I could have maybe stopped him from summoning a bunch if I would have just used Fuelos before. Could have gotten maybe an extra draw that would have been helpful. Okay, what the hell? That's two... Alright, this is 2 duels in a row. Why I'm bricked. Okay, never mind. Okay, I had literally no fucking play. But whatever. Like, I literally had no play. I mean, you know, I had maybe a chance to survive because I had Phalanx, Crossout, and Maxi. Oh boy, making me go first. I don't like that. Okay, a not once per turn Resonator Call is good. Unless I get Drolled. If he ashes, I have another, so it's not bad. Nothing? Alright, here. Alright, what about Droll? I pretty much have to go for this play. And if I get nibbed, then yeah, that's just that. I'll pitch the Fuelo since it's currently dead. I have a feeling he probably has Nib. If he has like no disruption, it's probably Nib. So I'm on 2. And then I'll probably be forced to Maxi myself just to get the draw 2. Or maybe I hold it for his turn. But if it's Tempai, you know, I just lose regardless. Give you Nib and Primate Rollers, but it died the same hand going second. Yeah. Am I gonna get Ghost Belled because I switched someone from the grave? I mean, if I get Ghost Belled, I at least have Vision Resonator. Why don't we rough for Road Chalice? Yeah. Yeah. It's painful playing your favorite decks if it's not, you know, competitive. Even though I have a Vision already in hand. Alright, here's the nib check. No nib, okay. Okay, let's go straight for a Dissipator here. And put it in the extra monster zone in defense, I guess. And then add Crimson Gaia. And then of course we make Abyss. Add back Division even though we already have one in hand. Two monsters equal to Nightmare Bridge into Orcust Engine, yeah. Yeah. I love Red Dragon Archfiend. Again, I'm still not fully used to the combos of the Centurion version. So I'm doing my best. Yep. Okay, so I could go stand... Well, obviously I have to go stand up here. I guess I would pitch the other Vision. I want to hold this... I want to hold the Resonator Call for next turn. So I'll just pitch my second Vision. Well, Abyss is a level 9. How do you make a level 9 in Centurion? That's literally what I'm using. I'm literally using RDA Centurion with the Bestial package. I think I'm gonna summon Primera here. Just so I can get the Phalanx. I mean, yeah, I figured, you know. Just for that extra bit of disruption. I know it's pretty much not optimal to have Primera. You pretty much want them both in the back row. But I feel like getting the extra disruption is nice, you know. And then Crimson Gaia searches my red zone. And then I should be good from there, hopefully. And if any card gets destroyed, then, you know, that triggers my Crimson Gaia to summon an RDA back. And then that'll turn on my red zone. How many cards on my deck? 60. This is a 60 card RDA Centurion. If I had access to a Vua loop, this could have been a lot better. Yeah. If I had Uvua loop, I could have made this a little bit better. I could have ended on an RDA possibly to have a red zone live automatically, you know? Oh god, I don't like that. Yeah, 40 cards is one of those decks, or Resonators is one of those cards where 40 just doesn't cut it, I feel like. I mean, you can make it work with 40, but I feel like it's not optimal. Ah, Time Lords, okay. Just stun? Well, it's Resonator burn, so it's like, whatever. I can just probably do this main phase. Oh, he's going straight into Typhon. Okay. Ah, okay. Well, I gotta do this now, then. Yeah, it'll come back, but, you know, he can't summon for the rest of the turn. He's locked out of summoning for the rest of the turn. Really? Okay, he has red reboot. That sucks. Okay, what do I want to set? I can set Imperm. He spins back. Ooh. Oh. Okay. That works. He's probably gonna spin back Auxilla, because that's, you know, my combo. If he spins back Auxilla, I can just make it again next turn. No, he's going for my negate. Okay. That's fine. Is it all cards? All monsters. Okay, that's fine. End of main phase, so I pretty much have to go for this now. I can still synchro summon. Unless he has Ghost Ogre, then in which case, oh well. Because it has 0 attack. It's level 12, but it has 0 attack. Yeah, I'll show you what my deck list is after this. And I can still make Supernova. I'm gonna put it in defense just in case he has a talent, so we can't use it against me. I doubt he can attack over 3k. Especially if he made... Well, he can't even summon for the rest of the turn anyway, so... White control Centurion monster card. Yeah. Oh yeah, Auxilla specifically, yeah. 7,000 attack, Supernova. I'm playing around talents here. This is probably an Imperm if he's setting in the far right. I have a feeling it's Imperm, because he specifically put that card in the far right, and this is probably Stun. But well, obviously it's a Stun deck, it's a Burn deck. Because he summoned a Time Lord. Foolish Burial could actually work out quite well here. First things first, let's Phalanx and see what he does. Let's see what he does when I trigger Phalanx. Because he had to cut his life points in half for that red reboot. He's thinking. Currently, Supernova is indestructible by card effects. I have a suspicion this is an imperm, considering he placed it specifically in the far right. Oh. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and fire off Red Rain, see what he does. Make everything unaffected and see what happens. So he is trying to burn me. You know what, just because, let's minimize the amount of cards in my hand. Just so I take a little bit less burn damage. So it is a burn deck. I don't control a RDA, so I can't pop a card, but it's like, whatever. Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Yeah. I'm probably dead, but whatever. That's a lot of damage I'm taking. No, I think I survive. Because he can't destroy me. I survive. I fucking survived because of the Red Rain. Okay. Banish all cards. Not quite yet. If it's just Lord of the Heavenly Prison, then yeah, I can survive. Oh, okay. That works. Give me that. These are these stupid bullshit graveyard effects. Yeah, I literally just... I did not expect to actually... the max seed actually do anything, honestly. Honestly, was not expecting the maxi to actually draw. I just pitched it to have one less card in my hand so I would burn for a little bit less. That's literally the only reason why I activated maxi. And the Red Rain definitely saved me there. Making my monsters both unaffected, so because, you know, I would have only burned if they got destroyed. Ah, crap, I forgot to show my deck list. God damn it. Oh, wow, I actually have a play here. I'm gonna have Droll, stand up. Though... I guess if I need to, I can pitch Emblema O for the effective stand-up if I need to. Well, I have to send a card from hand anyway, so I guess I'll pitch the Emblema regardless. Or maybe I'll pitch Droll, who knows. I don't think I need the oath if I have stand up. But I need to pitch for stand up. If I have to, I'll pitch Droll with stand up anyways. So, like, it doesn't really matter. Nah, unfortunately, Maxi is too good to actually pitch, unfortunately. Especially in the Duelist Cup. Alright, again, main thing I'm worried about is Nib and Bell. Maybe. Good thing he didn't have a Bestial there. Alright, here comes the Nib check. Okay, no Nib, thankfully. Like, Nib is like the biggest killer of this deck. Alright, then we're gonna do the usual. Dissipator. Again, this would be a lot better if I had access to a Vool Loop at the moment. But that is like a 2-card combo, because I pretty much need like another monster already in my hand. Or I need either Bone or Vool Loop in my hand, or a way to get to it, you know? And as usual, let's get our Crimson Gaia. Then, of course, into Abyss. And then we make our Centurion plays. Since I already have stand up in hand, I could just search for Phalanx. Since I already have stand up in hand. And since I don't need to search Phalanx, I can leave Primera in the back row to protect my Auxilla. And let's pitch the Droll. And put in Trudea. And then Trudea summons and then puts Primera in as well. And activate Crimson Gaia. And grab my red zone and then pass. This field is like very susceptible to super poly, but you know, we'll see what happens. Like, Super Poly almost, like, completely ends this board. Funny enough, against that burn player, though, the red reboot helped me a lot. The red reboot actually is what allowed me to survive. And then this protects my red zone. If he tries to, you know, wipe out my back row, I just flip up red zone. Then the only thing that gets destroyed is Phalanx. So essentially my back row is protected. Oh boy. He's going for the 50-50. All right, now I just flip it up, I guess. Perfect. Now it's just normal summon. Risky play, but I'm going to negate that. And if any card is destroyed, that revives one of my monsters, so that's fine, I guess. I think I do this now. I'm gonna go ahead and go into this. Once this monster gets destroyed, that'll revive my Scar Red, which will turn on Red Zone, which I don't think will really matter in this case, but who knows, it could work. I have two. It doesn't matter which you banish, I have two. You got double called by? It literally does not matter. One call by the grave does not stop me. I literally just summoned the OG. And the OG only wipes my field during my turn. And now I have a double field wipe. Like, I have a full field banish now. Primera doesn't exactly matter. This should be protected because, yeah, Auxilla protects. He can't Ghost Ogre this. Question is the double field banish going to be enough? I mean, I guess I can just add a try. It's like not really going to do much for me here. Of course he has Super Poly. How many use pitching, though? All that just for a Garura? Okay, what does this do? Target, destroy one monster you control. Special summon. You know what? This is probably not the best thing to do, but let's go ahead and banish that monster on the field. I don't want him being able to use it. And then technically I could just reborn my, what's it called? I can summon this, can I summon this back in some way? Oh, he's gonna try to destroy it. Okay. Let me see. Must first be synchro summoned. So if I have a way to reborn it, I can, but it's like, whatever. He's gonna take some damage so he gets a draw. And watch it actually be like a combo or something. Like, watch it actually be like a combo. The mouth. Okay, that worked out. I'm trying to think, would I have... Technically, I would have had a way to reborn Supernova. If I could have banished my Supernova, I could have reborned it. I would have just needed to draw... You're right. Dang it, I'm super forgetful. Like, someone's gonna have to, like, remind me, like, towards the end of the duel. I'm just that forgetful. Ash and Bell. This ain't really that great of a hand. I mean, I have Oath, so that's something, I guess. I guess Oath will be my starter. Oh. Okay, one of these guys. Okay, so he's playing a stun deck. With how much? 1,400 or less. And I'm assuming he has something that reduces the attack of all monsters I control. Okay, so this is like pretty much the second stun deck I'm facing. Up and I top deck Resonator, which is going to get immediately destroyed. Alright, what bullshit floodgates are you playing? Because of course you are. Of course you're playing bullshit floodgates. I'm not going to really be banishing much at the moment. Do I have a way to attack over it? No. What does Trudea do? Alright, what is your last card, then? I mean, yeah, worst case scenario, I do send defense, but then he just destroys. You know? And it's only from the deck. That's the problem. This is only from the deck. So, having Trudea in hand does not help. How much defense do you have? Only 200. I mean, technically, I can still activate and grab something. I can still activate Soul Resonator. It'll probably get destroyed, but I can add Bone Archfiend, which should be able to deal with this, unless, of course, he probably does have a way to deal with it. Let's pitch Chain. Let's see, if this card is normal special summon. Ooh, okay, hold on. Earn main phase, special summon it. Okay, so I can do this. And what's the level? 1400. Oh, but I need to have an Emblema card and a Centurion card. So let's just go Primera, try to attack over it. And then if I can't, then, you know, I'll just go main phase 2, because it's, well, it's still not high enough attack. Let's see what happens. It won't get destroyed. This is above the attack threshold. Let's add, like, I guess I'll add Phalanx isn't good here because I can't banish. I'm going to add Wake Up, I guess, even though it doesn't matter. Or, no, I can add a Try. Yeah, I can add a Try. A Try could technically be my normal summon. Up, I added something and that triggered his field. Let's go Soul. It'll get destroyed, but at least get my Bone Archfiend. I could probably just pitch Ghost Bell to summon it. He has a response. Yeah, 1800 attack. Let's pitch Bell. And again, he probably has a way to just stop the attack. I could technically, well no, I can't even activate their effects. So what bullshit way does he have to stop my attack? There's no way, come on. Imagine. Alright, I'm not gonna forget to show my deck list this time. Imagine, you try to fucking floodgate me, and the moment I play around your bullshit floodgates, you surrender. Or rage quit more specifically, like, imagine that. But yeah, here's my 60 card RDA list. I feel like I can definitely make some tweaks, maybe cut Ghost Bell to 2 and throw in something, you know, a bit better. The only question is I don't know what I would want to throw in if I want to cut Bell to 2. You know, got the Centurion package, triple Oath, 1 Wake Up, 1 stand, or 3 Stand Up. And then, you know, 1 of each Bestial with the exception of 2 Lubellion, just to, you know, maybe get regained. And then for my traps, Red Zone, Phalanx, double Imperm, and my tech is Red Rain, as you can see, which helped out a lot. You have Shining Star Dragon and Vengeance Dragon. But yeah, I think I maybe want to cut Bell to 2 and add in the third Imperm. Additional hand traps might be a bit better here. But yeah, Uvualoop here, if I get my hands on Uvualoop, that can make my starting hand so much better if I can get to it. So pretty much if I open like, you know, Crimson Resonator and Bone Archfiend, or Bone Archfiend plus, you know, Resonator Call, then, you know, I can get to Uvualoop unless I just hard draw it, but we'll see how that goes. But that's hilarious. Dude plays a stun deck, I out his stun strategy, and he surrenders. Well, kind of out it. I kind of out his stun strategy. It would just be level 4 beatdown. I would just end up summoning a Try on the next turn and just beat him down with 3 level 4s. Since I can't attack with level 6 or highers. Ah. Well, this is technically combo, but I have no hand traps. Stone Sweeper is basically another 1.5 card combo. Ah. This is probably just game already. My best bet is going to be forcing out a negate and then, you know, talents praying with talents. That's my only chance of surviving here with this hand. And if it's Draco Tail Dragon Mate, excuse me, I probably just lose outright. Which it probably is. But yeah, pretty much getting to your Soul Resonator is your 1.5 card combo. You could technically consider it a 1 card combo, but you pretty much need like 2 cards to discard. So yeah, it is a 1.5 card combo. You need 2 cards to discard. One for no, just 1. You need just 1 card to discard. You need your you need a discard for Bone Archfiend. So yeah, technically it's a 1.5 card combo, but I like to consider it a 1 card combo. Unless, of course, you only have 1 card in your hand, and that 1 card itself is Crimson. Or, not Crimson, but Soul. Alright, so I think I'll start with Lubellion to search for a Bestial, and then Bestial Banish, maybe? And then I'll Stone Sweeper. I have... Okay, he must have a lot of hand traps. There's no way that's all you end on. Oh, there's Red Rain. I can pitch Red Rain. Alright, his field lit up already. He has something. Does this thing have a quick effect? Yeah, alright. Alright, so here comes Shio. It doesn't turn on talents, though, unfortunately. Does he have a Dark Engrave? He does not. He does, alright. Dang it. Okay, never mind. That turns off Bestials if he summons her back. Yeah, never mind. I don't have a Bestial play anymore. This thing have any other effects? Dragon monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects. Whatever. Let's go for Lubellion here. Ash. Talents will force out the Shio. I'm going to use talents to force out the Shio. Come on. Thank you. Come on, you gotta negate this. There you go. And this summons House. And then I just pray with Stone Sweeper. And pray I don't get, like, Bailored or something.